And we are live.
Did you? It's probably gonna be in the news and rumors, but that y'all in the time got changed.
I didn't put it, but it got moved to like what, 3 Eastern?
It starts, I think. Oh, no, it's because you know what? I think it's on my time, not local time. I think it starts at 2 p.m. local time or 1 p.m. local time. I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, Ticketmaster sent me an email. And I know people are, of course, clowning on AEW, whatever.
Of
But
course.
for me, I'm like, dude, now I don't know, have to be worried about getting out like past midnight. I can go home. I can watch main event at my tia's or at a bar or something. You know?
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
like
it's
for
not bad for things
as so
getting pushed up.
yeah. Let's see. Doors at 12. So yeah, it's
That's how it is with Stand and Deliver. Like, Stand and Deliver got pushed to, like, I think it's going to start like 9:30.
I'm just saying, um,
I mean,
I'm
works for
like by
me.
the time it ends, either maybe I'll miss some of, main events that like Saturday night main event.
Yeah.
But again, I'm just of anything. I'm not saying like, oh, thank God, but it kind of like again, it kind of works out better. I won't be getting back home to, like at like 1, 2 in the morning, depending on like how long it takes, to get out of
Mm-hmm.
traffic and everything. I'll probably get out. I'll probably get back like around 8 p.m. ish.
And that's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. I could like get in jammies and watch main event on Peacock and get some Baskin Robbins and have some ice
See?
cream. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll talk to my
She's got
Thea. I'll be
plans.
like, just have some popcorn in the house and I'll pop it and boom.
Have some popcorn in the house. I pop it.
Yeah, with my Baskin Robbins.
Look at you.
Fuck yeah! Yeah, people are dogging on it like, oh, they don't want to compete. I'm like, dude, as someone who's gonna be attending live, fuck yeah. Only thing is, they did announce that they're gonna have shows in Garland. Like that's the Collision Dynamite.
I saw that. I didn't know like what the.
That's an hour away. I might still go. I just
around a
need
little?
to. Yeah, I might still go. I got time. to think about it. But
Yeah, you
if
got
not, I
time.
can always just enjoy my time in Dallas. I can always enjoy myself. It's like I'm leaving. I get there on Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, like 4 to 5 days.
Nice. Be a nice little vacay,
Fuck
little
yeah.
getaway.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited for my Dallas trip. It's my first solo trip. Well, not first solo trip, but first solo trip for like wrestling.
Yes. Yes. It's crazy. She's all grown up.
Right.
She's a toddler now.
I'm a toddler now. Fuck yeah.
Dying? Joking? It's fine. Ugh.
It's been a time,
Oh,
Katie.
God.
You know what's kind of crazy, Katie?
What?
I want to color my hair again.
You're addicted.
I think I am addicted. It's because honestly, I loved the dark, but I think it's like because it only in certain lighting. Also, wait, how do I sound? I'll need people to, or let me join in on Twitch real quick, and I'll see how I sound. Just because see how I sound. Only because this is the mic that gives me problems, but I kind of wanted to try it again today because I kind of missed this mic.
Yeah, I mean, you sound good right now.
Yeah, so hold on. Let me see.
Well, now you have to say something.
I have an ad. Dang it, we have ads now.
Yeah, we have ads now. Go to YouTube.
That is true. Hold on, let me go to YouTube. Also, I think I sounded kind of quiet, so I'll have to turn up my audio if possible. And I'm just gonna talk normally. Let me see real quick.
You said we have ads now. Baby, we've had ads. Whoa, careful.
It's like an echo. Oh, I think I sound fine. I'll turn it up just a little bit, but
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't sound too quiet or anything.
but yeah, my hair. Like I, honestly, in certain lighting, you can see the difference between like my natural hair and the dark, which goes to show how much darker my hair actually is. Like I didn't think like I know I have light hair, but it's not as light as I thought. Because I remember some people in college would be like, "You have like blonde hair," and I'm like, "No, I fucking don't." But when I had the blonde on my ends, it was very noticeable. But with
Yeah,
but it's because I have a big light shining on me now. But that's when you could tell, like, yeah, this is a little darker. But even then, it's very hard to tell. So
it blends really well.
It does, but like I wanted it to be like dark, like fuck. I wanted it to be like a dark fucking soul and shit, So yeah, but so I kind of got tired of it. So now I'm like not showering in cold water anymore. I'm like, if it flushes off, what fucking ever. Like at this point, I'm kind of trying to just let it wash out, so that way I can either let it grow a little bit, cut some of it again, and then I think, girl, there were times throughout the week, like not throughout this week, but like shit was just going so rough. I was like ready to like just color my whole head blue or something. I was ready to just get some dye and just go blue. I think I want to go blue.
Ooh.
I hear it's a very hard color to maintain, but I'm like, I think I'm one of those people where I won't believe it until like I see it,
Now, blue. Are you thinking like anything on screen, like background wise blue, or like?
I think like dark blue, like navy bluish. Like it's because one time when I was at Walmart, I saw this lady. She had her ends were like dark blue, and I was like, oh my god, that is so fucking pretty. And so I asked her, I was like, what color is that, or where'd you get that? And she showed me that. She's like, I got it from Arctic Fox. It's this color.
Ooh, yeah, that is a pretty color.
Hold on, did I make myself blurry? Yes, I did. It never fails. It never fails. Hold on, do I get close up? Let it focus on me. But at least we're not recording it, so I have some time to like.
This is fun.
It's always a time. Here, let me try it again. Look.
It fixed itself, and then you put your phone back up.
Okay, I'm good.
There we go.
I'm good. No, not showing my phone for the rest of the show. That's cool.
That's cool. That's fine.
That's fine. But yeah, I'm ready to go like something very different.
Okay.
I want to try Crayola color while I'm still in my 20s.
Crayola color. I mean,
either
that's what I did. I went red, like a dark red, and
I thought about doing like the red, like our background red. But one of my it's actually one of the wrestlers has red hair.
Okay.
So I'm like, shit. And then if we're like, he's a face, I'm a heel, I'm like, damn it. For that reason, I'm like, I can't have red.
Can't have red. But you having like a different hair color, and being like a heel manager would be really cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I think so.
I also, but yeah, I'm tired of I got bored of it fast. Like I even missed the blonde. Like I even made a story about it. Like I missed the blonde hair, but it's because it was noticeable. You could tell a difference. And so yeah, I looked back at photos from like almost a year ago because I got it colored in May. So I was like, I miss my blonde hair. Even I know it wasn't a lot, but like it was just the ends. But shit, it was.
No, I get it. It's different, and it's more fun when it stands out and it's not all the same.
Also, I thought about going like back to the blonde ends, but like more platinum, if anything.
Ooh.
Only because I don't know how white will do. White is just very. I don't know how white hair, like artificially white hair.
What if you did like a? I don't know if it'd be considered a dark or a light, but like a silver.
That's what I thought too. Like silver, like oh shit, that'd be so cool.
Like I think that could be really cool.
Let me see, silver hair. I'm gonna just look up dye because if I just look up silver hair, they might just show like natural silver hair.
Or like a wig.
Or like for like an old person, like which nothing against old people, but yeah, like that's
nothing against old people.
That's cute as hell. Yeah, like this. Here, I'll send you a picture because I'm not gonna freaking put my phone to the camera.
I was like,
anymore.
you just sent your phone. You're gonna show your phone.
No, I just got fixed. Here, something like that would be cute, like on the ends.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. It's loading. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, like, and then yeah, I think that's cute too. Again, I just don't know how maintaining it's gonna be. I don't know how to maintain like silver
If you
hair.
stick to just your ends, I realistically think it won't be bad.
I wouldn't think so either, but I don't think I could use like, you know, at least with blonde you have to use purple shampoo because, you know, that counteracts the yellow bronzy brassiness of it. But even then, sometimes I kind of welcomed it because it just made it look more like, yeah, you could tell it's a different color. So sometimes I would go like a while without freaking, also because I was lazy, so I was like, it's fine. That's why I got tired of the blonde and went dark because they're like, oh, it's easy. You just, you can use the same shampoo, just, careful with hot water. But again, I was just like,
You said hot water, I'm done.
No, yeah, I shower with hot water now. And like, even like the highlights are starting to really peek out now. So like, I got like little, like you can kind of see a little caramel streaks.
A little bit.
Little caramel going on, which is fine. I don't care.
I mean, you just have a lot of like chocolatey browns happening.
Yeah, exactly. There. It's like dark chocolate with caramel. That's what I call it.
I mean, and who doesn't love dark chocolate with caramel?
If you don't, then you're probably a child because only children don't like dark chocolate.
I love dark chocolate.
So do I. And look, it's 4:30 now, so I think that's a perfect time to get started.
Perfect.
Perfect. Being like, you're a child if you don't like dark chocolate.
And away we go. Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, days, and everybody between. Welcome to the SheLeet Showcase. I am your hostess with the mostest, the shaman of SheLeet, the hardest open room podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey, baby. Joining me back, of course, again, my lovely co-host.
The not tribal chief, but I come and go just like the tribal chief.
She comes and goes as she pleases, and that's okay. It's all right. As we had the advocate last week to hold it down, so
all right.
It's all right. The Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire breathing, the Rhodes family eating the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my little devil, Adam Cole, baby, Ms. Y.G. Garcia, Savannah.
Katie.
Hi, Savannah.
I'm back again, Katie. It's crazy.
Back again. Listen, I missed you.
I missed you too. I'm like, fuck. I was like, last week I was like, I really thought I was going to be able to make it, and then
that's okay.
Just got away. But that's okay because I'm back now, and that's what matters.
And that's what matters. Exactly. And it matters if people... that's the wrong thing. There we go. It matters if people want to watch live on twitch.tv/SheLeet Showcase for a little bit of monies. You can follow and get notified and stuff and subscribe, but like with monies.
Just a little bit monies.
Or youtube.com/SheLeet Showcase. No monies. Just subscribe. Like, comment.
A total of 0 monies.
Tell us how good we're doing. We're doing so well. We're doing so well. Yeah. I didn't tell you, but I did throw my name in for media, and I got denied.
Paul Quebec, really? We're gonna seriously go through this shit again?
Mm-hmm. But it's okay. It's fine. I know we're not a super big whatever, but
we will be one of these days.
We will be one of these days. I mean, this is year 4.
5.
Because I'm in 5. I think
You're
I'm
5.
in my
We're
5th year.
4.
Yeah.
All
Crazy. Right. Oh my god, we're a toddler.
We are a toddler. It's like babies.
You're an actual toddler.
It's like babies are wrestling.
I know. Which I still loved your reaction when I told you 2 weeks ago about Matt's new baby.
Yeah.
The sheer excitement on your face was like, oh, I'm so happy she didn't know yet.
No, yeah. Because I'm never on Twitter.
That's true. But that's okay. Because then it becomes a more genuine reaction.
Exactly.
Let's talk about some other news and rumors. Shall we just talk about what's going on here? So, obviously we know that people go into the WWE Hall of Fame. But now we're getting immortal moments going to the Hall of Fame. Specifically for this class, we're getting Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart in the submission match at WrestleMania 13. Okay. It is going, and both Steve and Bret will be at the Hall of Fame. I don't know, like, what that really entails.
Well, because, yeah, I saw people saying, well, Bret Hart's going to be the first ever 3-time WWE Hall of Famer. But I'm like, is that really a Bret Hart induction, or is it just his match getting inducted, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're just calling him Immortal Moment, so I assume it's just the match, but, like, him and Steve are both maybe going to, like, talk about it?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what they do.
I don't know. I'm not going to be there in person because those tickets are expensive.
How much were they?
Like, so it's in like the newest hotel in Vegas, of course.
Oh shit.
And it's in like it kind of seemed like not necessarily a ballroom, but like a theater where it was like balcony seating and stuff.
Oh shit. Okay.
Very top, and like the back was like 200 something. I was like, no, thank you.
Not for the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry.
Like, as cool as it would be to see Paul Quebec get inducted in person, I can't do that to myself.
No, especially all the other expenses that you could use those $200 for something else.
Yeah, like maybe an impromptu Monday Night Raw ticket, since I don't have one yet.
Yeah, might as well.
Since I'll still be there. Like, I didn't buy one. It's like I have one for SmackDown, but I was like, yeah, do I want to go to the Monday Night Raw after Mania? Because last time it was like, I was like, was this really worth my time or my energy?
It's hard to follow up a good-ass WrestleMania weekend, you know?
Exactly. So maybe day of, I'll be like, oh, well, let's see what tickets are looking like. And if I get like a nosebleed, sure, whatever. I don't care.
I just go to a scalper and just be like, I got $200. Yes or no?
I have $3. What can you do?
Yeah. You gotta make something, bro.
For real.
And then he's gonna be like, well, I can't do that. I paid this much. I'm like, that sounds like a you problem. At least get some of your money back. If not, some other sucker who was dumb enough to pay for the ticket early on and is now on wandering the fucking street seeing who's desperate enough to get in. That's not me. I'll see you later. And then he'll be like,
I'll see you inside.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly. But yeah, so, you know, WrestleMania things are slowly starting to come together. Obviously, the night before I fly out, so in 2 weeks, we're going to do a Wednesday night after Dynamite show. So the 16th.
The 16th, all right. That's right before my birthday.
Look at that. Perfect. Because I fly out the 17th, so I'm not going to be able to...
That's my birthday.
Look at that. I'll be on a plane.
I will be not on a plane.
Well, not yet.
No, but like months away, then yeah, probably.
Coming up quick. So yeah, we'll do a little birthday stream, little Mania stream before I fly, and you celebrate your birthday. So, but that's in 2 weeks. We got time.
Yeah, we got time.
Tyler Bate returned on Monday Night Raw after an injury. No Catch Republic is back. Big Strong Boy. They lost, but like,
but
Big
they're
Strong
back.
Big Strong Boy. Very happy, very excited for him. Then on NXT, what up, Jay Lane? What up? What up? The man, the myth, the legend behind every single music used on this channel.
Right.
Shout out. So on NXT, Stephanie Vaquer was our double champion. And she, after successfully defending both titles last week or 2 weeks ago, she has relinquished the women's North American title. People are mad.
Why?
Exactly. I think this is very much what happened with Keith Lee many, many years ago when he won both titles. And he said, you know what? I'm going to give up the North American title, let others have the chance to win it so that I can be the main champion. And that's what Stephanie is doing. She even said it, even though, like, she may not have, like, wanted to give it up realistically, but it makes the most sense for the best women's division to have a shot at this title, and it's not Stephanie going 2 matches every pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's just a lot.
That's a lot for anybody, especially Stephanie Vaquer. So, like, it's fine. And she said the only way she's relinquishing it is if she gets to pick her opponent to Stand and Deliver. And she will be.
Yeah.
So, it's probably going to be Jordan, maybe Miss Parker. I don't know yet. We're very excited to see. And we're slowly getting qualifying matches. 6 women will be in a ladder match at Stand and Deliver to determine the new Women's North American Champion. I'm so excited.
I was gonna say, they love putting the North American titles in ladder matches, which I don't mind. I'm not.
It's a staple.
Yeah.
It just makes the most sense. And, like, ladder matches are fun.
Yes, they are. Because I saw my first one live.
That's true. Ladder matches are so crazy to see live.
It is, especially when you're right fucking there. Mm-hmm. Poor camera guy got hit by one of the ladders. It was Moose's fault. People got mad at Moose for it. They're like, dude, what the hell? It was an accident, but still.
Ladders are dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Do not try this at home. We will continue to try it at home.
I know. Like, the more you tell us not to, the more I want to.
For real. Like, they used to put it on, like, they used to do those, Youngins were just talking about it on their last episode, too. On, like, the old, like, DVDs and, like, VHSs, we'd be like,
are trained professionals. And it, like, show them, like, all, like, selling and shit, like, all
yes! Like, when Triple H fucked up his quad.
Yeah, like, we put our bodies on the line every week for your entertainment. Do not try this at home.
Oh, yeah. What did Rey Mysterio say? What he said is so funny. The way he's like, I did something 9 times. But, like,
I've had 5 surgeries on my knee or something like that.
Something crazy, but the way he said it was insane. But, like, they put that in front of every video, and tell me why I was still getting the sharpshooter put on me consistently by my older brother.
Because they tell you not to, and that's exactly when you want to.
And that's what we're gonna do.
Exactly.
I will put the walls of Jericho on somebody. I will super kick somebody's head off.
Because fuck them, that's why.
Because fuck them, that's why. More NXT news. And new NXT North American Champion, Ricky Saints.
I saw that and I heard there was Tony fumbled chance.
Which is... so I didn't notice it. Because Ricky won, and then Ethan Page attacked him right after. So 2 former AEW guys, and then Tony fumble chance, which is hysterical. People getting mad about it, relax.
It's not that deep. Like, Tony can get mad on his own free will.
Exactly. And, I did see a good counter argument to the Tony fumbled. Yeah, there are a lot of people that, like, were in AEW who are now thriving in WWE or NXT. Excuse me, but one good case for someone who was in WWE and came to AEW, timeless Tony Storm.
That is very true.
So that's a WWE fumbled right there.
I could even dare say with Swerve also.
Swerve too, which I always forget he was in WWE.
Because exactly, that just goes to show they fumbled with him. They didn't really utilize him properly. And then I know in the beginning it was kind of like they didn't know what they were doing. I was like, bro, come on, like stop throwing him in tag matches and
his weird like band of white boys with him.
Yeah, Swerve in Our Glory, like it just wasn't it. So, but me too. But it's okay because he is like on fire right now.
He has a chance to become a champion again on Sunday.
With Hangman, bro, dude, the absolute cinema meme. You broke into my house. You burned my house down. You deserved it. I know. And then pause.
And then
what did you say? I said, I know. And then me, I was like, oh my god.
The surprised Pikachu meme.
Yeah, no, I'm like freaking the fuck out. I'm like, oh my god. Bro, if they join forces, I'm gonna fucking scream. That's how you know hell hath frozen over.
Hey, we had a title called that.
It's gonna be part 2. It's gonna be part 2. If Hangman and Swerve join forces against Jon Moxley. You have to say it like that.
Jon. You know, like all right here. It's like, how does he not hurt himself?
He probably does. He probably has to take a good gulp of water before.
Or after he's just sitting there with a water bottle, just like.
Yeah, he's like
cough her up.
Nice. Yeah, exactly.
So the rest is a somewhat AEW, one thing WWE. So remember last year how, divine intervention happened and Darby did not climb Mount Everest.
Right, I remember that.
Don't tell me. For some reason, he will be climbing April 15th, according to Denise Salcedo.
Bro, better get hit by another fucking bus.
That's in 2 weeks, folks. That is in 2 weeks.
Well, I guess he's going to be climbing on April 15th. So by the time we do our show, we'll see if he's alive or not. We'll be like, Darby is alive and breathing, but barely.
Like, I don't know why,
dude,
like, that was clearly a sign. Do not do this. Whether people believe in that shit or not, that was a sign.
That, like,
do not climb this mountain, child.
Yes, and then bro got hit by a bus while he was healing. Like, dude,
yeah, like broken foot got hit by a bus.
Like, I think look, the foot was like, yeah, like the clear sign, and then the bus was to really just make sure, like, look, you get it, you got it, get the hint,
And he didn't. He didn't get the hint. He didn't understand. He still wants to die, apparently.
God, I'm so worried. This guy.
I am very nervous. It's like, how do we? I don't know. Darby, good luck, I guess.
But dude,
like, maybe just don't.
I know, right?
That's all we're gonna say, I guess. In other news, the Owen is back. The Owen Hart Cup tournament. We have the brackets for both the men and the women's. The Death Riders decided to take out Diego Luna. So Jay White is not in the tournament anymore because they hate me. But I do have the bracket. So at Dynasty, it'll be William Ocean Spray taking on newly signed Kevin Knight. We have Brody King taking on Konosuke Takeshita. Mark Briscoe taking on Kyle Fletcher. And then Hangman taking on the wild card. Any guesses on the wild card? Because, I don't know.
I can't talk. It was so, sometimes it's obvious. Like, all right, like, yeah. this, like, I think last time it was like Hangman's a wild card. Like, all right, it's fucking obvious. It's gonna be Hangman. But now we're like,
We don't know.
well, I don't know who's injured. Keith Lee.
I can't tell you who's injured, but like they have to have surgery. Oh, Orange Cassidy is injured apparently with a torn titty. Very
Bro, he tore his boob. Damn.
Tore his boob, torn pec. I don't know how long he's going to be out or anything. But also, like, that's also why Jay White got taken out, because he apparently also needs surgery again, which is terrible timing.
Oh my god, dude. Damn, Diego Luna. No. I think that's a cover because bro has some acting to do.
Andor season 2 is coming out soon.
Yeah, I mean, bro's
he's
just
got to do some. He's got to do some press.
That's what I'm saying. Bro's just that's his cover. Duh, Katie. How
because again, I've never seen them in the same room.
I'm see, and Katie, this is a cover, and you fell for it.
I know. Fuck, I fell.
Wait, can you tell me the participants again? I can only find the women's one.
Yes. So Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight.
Okay.
Brody King and Takeshita. Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher.
Okay.
And then Hangman.
Okay. And this starts when? At Dynasty?
So Dynasty, and then they're kind of going to work their way through it. The finals are at Double or Nothing, so May 25th.
Ah, shit. Now I really gotta go. Ooh, maybe Adam Cole?
Well, Cole has a match at Dynasty against Danny Garcia for the TNT title.
But it does start at Dynasty?
I think so. I think that's when they're doing... So I know they're doing Ospreay and Kevin Knight.
Maybe Ricochet, or does he have a match? He has a match.
He's in the triple threat with Speedball and Kenneth.
Yes.
Kenneth Jerome. Legal name.
My boy Kenneth. Christian Cage, Father Christian.
Rated FTR are busy. The rest of the Death Riders are busy.
Where is Darby?
Climbing Everest.
Look, bro, at least try and like win the tournament before you go and die. Like,
well, that's what a lot of people were saying. They were like, "Is Moxley gonna hold the title until Darby like comes back? If he comes back, like."
I hope not, only because like I think the run's kind of getting a little stale.
Oh my god! Listen.
Look, I'm just saying, bro, just give it back to Hangman. Give him the proper run he deserves with no pissed off little punks or Pepsi Phils getting upset, refusing to lose to him, whatever the bullshit that happened. Especially because I feel like now, because like back with Hangman, they built up the story so much, built up the hype, and then once they got there, they completely just let Hangman down with that title run. Like, it wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad, but I don't think they could have done better given the story behind it. But they didn't do it. They didn't do his title run justice. So, oh my god.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Wow, it's because I try and find a GIF when I tweet when we're live that kind of goes with the question. So I found one. Yeah, TC, okay. you know what you're talking about. All right.
And then, sorry. And then, what was I saying? It was about Hangman. But yeah, he should win the title because now I feel like he's really over. And he's really like got this new thing going, and I feel like the story of him winning won't be as big, but I think that can work out better because it'll be flipped. Like the actual title run could be better, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. See, if Katie gets it, then it makes sense.
So we can speculate as much as we want about the men's, but we have an entire women's bracket as well.
Yes, we do.
So we have Jamie Hayter taking on Billy Starks. Thunder Rosa taking on Chris Statlander. Julia Hart taking on Mercedes Moné.
Julia better fucking win. Julia
better fucking win. Because they hate me.
And Mercedes don't need any more belts or wins or whatever the fuck. That bitch can share.
I know. And then Harley Cameron taking on Athena.
Fuck.
So, like, because Athena's, like, back on TV now.
Are they on the opposite side of the bracket?
They're on the same side of the bracket.
Mercedes and Athena.
Stupid. Yeah.
Okay, no. The only reason why I'm okay with that is because I know they've been teasing and rumors and speculation of Athena versus Mercedes, and they've already started building. They started planting the seeds. But I was like, real, if it's for the fucking Owen, I'm like, I'm sorry, but no, that's just not it. So the fact that they're on the same side.
Okay.
No, the fact that they're on the same side just goes to show, like, it won't be like the finals, you know?
No, but like that means we're gonna get. They're more than likely gonna have like another match, like 1-on-1. After the fact, because they're more than likely going to make it to the semifinals and face each other because they hate me and Julia Hart won't advance, and Harley Cameron, who brought back the Mercedes puppet.
Yes, I saw that.
Because they're teaming together on Collision this weekend.
Bro, that puppet will put up more of a fight than Mercedes.
That puppet is my favorite thing.
I know. I want to meet the puppet. Like,
I want to be the puppet.
That's fair. That's a fair statement. I don't blame you.
Very excited. All right, so I talked about Cassidy being injured. The last thing I have news and rumors wise, because like we kind of talked about Yalin being moved up, not affecting
that was
Saturday night's main event.
That's what the pre-show, and people are, of course, shitting on AEW. Do whatever the fuck you want. But I will say, for me, as someone who is going to be in attendance, it kind of works out better for me because I won't be getting back like 1, 2 in the morning. You know, I'll be getting back maybe around 8 or 9 p.m. And then I can watch main event while eating some Baskin Robbins on the couch, you know? Eating a snacky in my jammies.
Snacky in the jammies.
Exactly. And I'll pop some popcorn, enjoy, and maybe fall asleep during the show because I'll probably be hella tired. But that's okay.
And that's okay. According to some sources, Rusev has signed back with WWE.
Rusev Day? Is it Rusev Day?
Rusev Day? I don't know. And they have a working relationship with TNA. Formerly known as Aiden English is commentary on TNA.
Yeah.
Maybe, perhaps. Will Rusev show up at Mania? Maybe.
We'll see.
2 weeks.
If he got to show up, kick the shit out of somebody, and then put him in the accolade. And then 2015 me will lose my goddamn mind.
A lot of people are like very excited about the idea of Rusev coming back.
Well, yeah, dude, you don't realize what you had until it's not there anymore.
Yeah. Now again, this is a Tony kind of fumbled.
We'll see. Well, he did, but like we'll see as
he did, but like we'll see
if confirmed he fumbled when Rusev shows up.
Yes, we'll see the confirmed fumble, and like we already know, Rey Fenix is showing up on SmackDown tomorrow. And Aleister Black is still being teased. Mind you, Matt is going to be at SmackDown tomorrow with Zoe. If Aleister Black shows up, Matt will lose his fucking mind.
Maybe they were waiting for him to be there.
Maybe. Because, like, there's been 2 or 3 vignettes where we're just like, oh shit, that's Aleister Black, isn't it? And there's been, like, some numbers and people are trying to figure it out. I said maybe he'll show up after like the European tour and everything, maybe before Mania, just to see what happens. I don't know. We'll find out, and then we'll talk about it next week because everything happens on Fridays.
That is true. Fridays and Saturdays. Or Thursdays right after the show fucking ends.
Literally.
Something happened. I don't know what it was, but something happened. It was like literally right when we ended the show. I was laying in my bed and I looked and I was like, I'm like, we just fucking got off the air.
I think I remember I don't remember what it is, but you sent me something. You're like,
I was like, okay. I was like, we just ended the fucking show.
They do this every year.
Paul Quebec and all other wrestling people do it on purpose.
They do. They don't want us to cover it like in real time. That's only happened like twice.
I know Ishii's injury was one of them because I got sad.
She got big sad.
I got big sad. But that's okay because I ended up seeing Ishii at All Out against Eddie Kingston, might I add.
Oh my god. Wait. How clear is Kingston?
I think he said he was good, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Let me check. Bros.
Kingston is the wild card?
Oh, did we just predict it? Let me look him up.
Whoa, wouldn't that be crazy? I forgot about Eddie Kingston for a hot minute. Plot twist, it's Daniel Bryan.
Dude, I wouldn't be upset.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I said his name wrong.
Yeah,
the All-American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson. It's been a while. Look, he hasn't been on TV. I don't know what to tell you.
PW Insider, as of 2 weeks ago, says Eddie Kingston expected to return to the ring this summer. Is it summer yet? Not quite.
It is barely April.
It is spring, which means it's windy outside. Actually, today was beautiful because it wasn't wind. It was overcast, but not windy. We've been getting some ugly ass dust storms here, guys. Like here in El Paso, it's been so bad and windy. The wind isn't even the worst part. It's the visibility issues. It gets so dusty and dirty that like you can't see shit. It's so bad. It's all brown outside. It's like the stereotypical like hue that they put like Mexican settings in movies. They always have like that hue of yellow or brown. Like if like no, when you go to Mexico or somewhere where it's predominantly Hispanic / Mexican, the sky's still fucking blue, guys, and there's no orange, yellow, brown hue.
No
Spoiler
way.
alert.
Wow. Yeah, you're
also wait. That was all the news you had, right?
That's all I had.
I got some news. Finally, AEW is coming back to motherfucking El Paso. And I already got my tickets. Oh my god, Tony Khan, you're not on my shit list.
You had to bully him enough. And
I know.
It happened.
I had to pull the race card. I had to pull all the freaking Uno cards. I had to pull the come back to El Paso or draw 25 kind of shit on him. Like, and Tony Khan drew 25 like 3 times because motherfucker.
He did.
It's been, oh my god, it's been 2 years, over 2 years. That's like, that's a crime.
That is a crime. That's a damn shame. But hey, they're coming back. You get to see them.
I already got my tickets.
Sorry, I got tickets.
This is my year. I'm telling you. If I go to Double or Nothing, that means I would have gone to TNA Sacrifice, TNA tapings, Double or Nothing, AEW El Paso, Y'all In, and if I go to Dynamite Collision, that's already 6 shows in a year.
Savannah's gonna go to more shows than I do this year.
But they're not pay-per-views. It's a little different. But still, I'll take what I can fucking get. WWE, now it's your turn. Paul Quebec, I don't want to have to pull the race card with you, bro. All right? Like, I really don't want to. But I will if I have to. I'll be like, look, Tony Khan shows up to here, bro, even though I had to bully the shit out of him for him to do so.
Well, yeah. An actual bully. Bullying had to happen for the greater good, of course.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Dust
and
AEW. Else?
No, just Dust and AEW. That's
there we go.
But yeah, I'm gonna send you just a quick post, Katie, while we move on, just to show you like how bad it's been. Like,
oh, the dust storms and everything.
Yes, but yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm so happy I got my tickets.
She's got her tickets. Hold on, I have a post to look at. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's let me turn down the volume. But yeah, that's how it's been outside for a few days. Not like recently, but like this was like last week. It's
what dusty. In the zombie apocalypse?
I'm telling you, it's the stereotypical like, yeah, if you're in a Mexican setting, there's like a like in like cartel fucking movies and shit, you know, like Narcos. You're like,
love Narcos.
You got like that slight hue, you know.
Oh yeah.
But
are we talking Narcos or we're talking about Narcos Mexico?
Both. Yes. But yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, but today wasn't like that. It wasn't windy, but it was overcast, so I loved it. But I know around my birthday it's gonna be fucking windy. That's how it usually is. I usually get a windy ass with the fucking birthday.
Of course.
All right, that's all I have. Go ahead, Katie.
All right. Today in women's wrestling history. Today, of course, being April 3rd. We had night 2 of WrestleMania 38 in 2022.
That was in Dallas.
That was in Texas. This is true. Oh god, ow. There's only one women's match on this night.
Blasphemy. Come on, Paul Quebec. What are you, Tony Khan?
For real. And this was for the women's tag titles. Naomi and Sasha won in a fatal 4-way tag, defeating Carmella and Queen Zelina, who were the tag teams at the time. Liv and Rhea, Liv for brutality type shit. And Natalya and Shayna.
And then...
And look where we are now.
Yeah.
Naomi's heel. Carmella's gone. Sasha's gone. Zelina's going after the women's mid-card. Liv's a fucking champion. Rhea got robbed. Natty's on TV, and they did Shayna dirty.
They did do Shayna dirty. Shayna deserves so much better. The submission magician.
NXT Shayna. Where is she at?
That was peak, like, shit.
Even when she eliminated everyone in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. That was when, like, they were like, alright, Shayna's got momentum, and then they just completely, like, killed it.
Yeah.
Was it Rhea Ripley who beat Shayna? Like, Shayna was just, like, could not be beat. And I think it was Rhea who beat her. Yeah, that's when the crowd rushed the stage. The fact that they allowed that to happen, that just, that was a moment.
That was like Full Sail NXT, and that crowd knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
That was like the best NXT.
And the crowd was just being like, they were being fans. They weren't being like inappropriate or anything. Like, you know, everyone didn't have like their phones out. They were just being fans and living in the moment, you know, raising their champion up. Oh, it was amazing. To be like there that day.
Blonde, spiky-haired, short Rhea.
Yeah. Queen. But I like the black hair. Don't get me wrong. I like the black.
Oh my god, I love everything Rhea Ripley. Yeah. Come on now. Are you kidding? I love her to pieces. All right. Our wrestlers of the week. Savannah, go ahead.
Since I'm always fucking done, yeah. All right. I have one tag team.
Okay.
They won their match last night on Dynamite. I'm giving it to Miss Willow Nightingale and
Swerve.
It's actually funny because I watched Dynamite at the gym because I was like, shit.
I saw that.
They had it on the big screen and I was like, damn, this is good. Like, I was like, me and like other guys that I'm pretty sure weren't wrestling fans were watching, but I was like, fuck yeah, it was so good.
They were watching, but you were invested.
Yes, exactly. And I was like, you know, I was just pumping while they were killing it in the ring. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because it was like on a big screen. I really don't know I can't explain it. But when Swerve came out, I was just reminded of why I liked him so much. I was like, dude, fuck yeah. It's Swerve's house, bro. I was like, whose house? I almost said that out loud, but I was like to myself, whose house?
Just like quietly to yourself.
I'm like quietly to myself. I'm like
slowly, like quietly dancing in the corner.
It was a good match. It was a really good match to open the show. Bro, and then poor Willow took a freaking DDT from Moxley. I was like, evil.
Dishonor.
Yeah. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your family. Dishonor on your cow. Like, that.
For real.
Yeah. But, oh my god, I was like, Willow! But also, I kind of had a pop for that because, like, she took it like a champ, bro. And it was good and I really liked the team of Swerve and Willow. They just, it was just great. They like connected like so well. It was great. I loved it. And they won. So yeah, they are my tag team of the week.
Okay. So I have two, Swerve and Willow being one of them. I think the only part of the match I didn't like was quite literally Marina Shafir.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like she just wasn't connecting with anything.
No, because I saw that. Like, she was like, she fumbled on a suplex. Like, she was not all there.
She fumbled putting Willow through the table.
Yes, exactly. I was like, one of these things.
She fumbled getting held in Swerve's, like, he was like threatening to hit her with the move while Mox had Willow.
Yeah.
Like, she fumbled on that and he'd like pick her ass up. But she hurt herself, so karma.
But
we don't wish injuries, but like,
but like, yeah, Marina was just
something was not clicking.
Yeah, she was,
which is crazy. You're married to shitty little boots. How is this not connecting for you?
Right, I know, right? But
I
yeah,
don't
so I
understand.
was just like, but still Willow and Swerve, bro.
Willow is the best defense anyone in AW can have. And I
Oh,
said
for
that a
sure.
few weeks ago. Or no, I think it was last week when she came down with like the pipe in her hand to like offset Marina. I was like, bro, that's all Swerve needs. He doesn't need anybody else. He just needs Willow.
Fuck yeah, dude.
She's
Give them the
incredible. I
tag
love Willow.
titles. Give them the tag titles. Fuck it. Let Willow win
Fuck
the
it.
tag. Yeah.
Fuck it, we ball. And then I gotta give it to the Secret Service agents, Agent P and Agent A from SmackDown. They won their tag match against Katana and Kaden, who I haven't seen in so long.
Right?
And it was crazy because I was watching old American Ninja Warrior at work just because they have a live channel on like the Roku. So I was like, yeah, sure, it'll keep me occupied. And it was when Casey climbed the warp wall for the first time, and I was like, oh, I still get chills every time. I'm like, she 5-0, 100 pounds, and she was the first woman up the warp wall. Precious little baby angel.
Speaking of tag teams, though, did you see that that FTR is like fighting and shit?
No, see, this is where Dax is. The bald one is fucking up. Pushing the revolver? Are you kidding?
I was gonna say, I was like,
the bald one is making some bold choices.
Not just that, I was like, that's what I made myself laugh at the gym because like they were showing like the recap from Collision, and I was like, dude, the revolver about to pull the trigger on FTR.
For real, like if the bald one doesn't stop putting his hands on Fear the
But
revolver,
get it,
it's
pull
not
the
gonna be
trigger.
good.
But get it, pull the trigger.
I understand.
Oh, he's really gonna fear the revolver.
He needs to be fearing the revolver more, but he's clearly not.
The bald one is fucking up.
The bald one is fucking up. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, he is.
He really is. But yeah, you know some shit's gonna go down at Dynasty because they're going after the trios titles and all hell's gonna break loose, of course. I'm not gonna be watching it. I'm not gonna be watching it. I'll be watching it on Twitter. I'm not paying for it. I don't have money right now.
I might use alternative methods, but it depends. I don't. What time? It depends. Maybe I'll watch it with.
She said, "We'll see."
We'll see.
Because it's Sunday. I don't know what time though.
Oh, it's on Sunday.
It's on the 6th, isn't it? Yeah, they kept saying Sunday. I think last night.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll be watching it via Twitter, like I do all of the pay-per-views recently. Right. I'm trying to save money for Vegas.
Yeah, as you should. As you should.
I don't have the capacity to be dropping $50 right now. No thanks.
Especially every fucking month. No thanks, Tony.
Yeah, like no fucking thank you, brother.
Yeah, bro.
No
at least
thanks.
like WWE got like Peacock and shit, where you gotta pay like only a little bit of monies every month, and you get all the fucking pay-per-views. You pay like $4, $4 or $5 a month.
Yeah, and then plus a little bit more monies for Netflix, and that's fine.
Not even that, but like with just pay-per-views alone, you're paying $5 a month. But not only do you get to watch every single pay-per-view, so you're not paying for each pay-per-view individually, but you get access to whatever else the fuck is on Peacock, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not just
I mean,
WWE.
like they're on Max now, but like I can't.
But they don't. Watch... But you have to pay still to fucking
exactly,
which is bullshit.
Tony fumbled. Okay,
bro, better call up Warner Bros and make some new fucking deals and be like, bro, this just ain't it.
For real. Savannah, your famales, your romances.
I have 2. Same match. Okay. Io Sky and Rhea motherfucking Ripley. I mean, they, despite the finish, no clean finish, but it was still a good fucking match regardless. So can't go wrong. And it's just hyping you up for Mania. And I think, you don't want anyone getting pinned or losing clean right before Mania. So I'll forgive it. And it was still a good match anyway, so.
And it's, so like, as of now, of course, the match is Io versus Bianca for the title. You're gonna make it a triple threat.
Oh, it's going to. Paul Quebec, I think, loves triple threats right now, because...
Reek tweeted about it. It's like every show on WWE is like, has a triple threat going for it. Bianca, Io, Rhea, Phil, Seth Roman, In NXT, Oba tricked Javon.
Paul Quebec loves his triple threats.
Pop Quebec does love his triple threats.
I mean, because his name is Triple H, you know. So bro loves them triples.
He do love them triples.
He loves the number 3.
I mean, 3 is my favorite number, so
That's fair.
I get it. I'm the third child, so like
there you go.
It's all connected. 33 is also one of my favorite numbers. You know, I like 3s. I understand. So I have 2 as well. I picked a different 2 because I didn't get to actually watch that match.
Oh.
And I'll explain why when we get to the question of the week. And I never went back to watch it, but like I knew what was gonna happen. I knew shenanigans would ensue. So like, and it's Rhea and Io and Bianca was there as the ref. I knew it was gonna be a fantastic match. I went with Zarya and Lash Legend from NXT.
Okay.
It was such a good match. Lash Legend chopped the absolute hell out of Zarya. Like people in the crowd like shot up and were like, damn.
It was like Bianca. It's like when Bianca whips someone with her hair. Like the freaking noise that rings out, everyone can't help but
That's literally what it was, basically. It was that or like when a big goon.
Dude, there's this YouTube short of like a compilation of Big Goon just even when he was Walter, fucking chopping the shit out of people. And those it hurts so bad just watching, but also like that noise, you're just like, fuck.
It was worse when they were in like NXT UK and it was like COVID and there was like nobody really there. Dude, he had one chop on Ilya. I feel it my whole body. Like my whole body like cringes. I'm like there's no way.
Up?
Yeah, I feel like I want to die. Like it's crazy. But two big strong women having a great match, and Zarya won, putting her in that ladder match at Stand and Deliver for the Women's North American title.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, Savannah, your manses.
My manses, I have Uno.
Okay.
I'm giving it to Mr. my favorite CM Punk hater after myself, Mr. Drew McIntyre. I'm giving it to Drew. He defeated Randall Keith Orton. Good match and loves giving Drew some momentum. I really wish we got I'm kind of hoping that Drew costs Punk the match at Mania.
I mean, Drew's gonna be a little busy. He's got Damian Priest.
So
Drew might not be focused on Phil.
If there's anything I've learned about Drew is that sometimes Punk just stays in his head a little longer than he should.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe if the matches, even if it's before or after, I feel like Drew will squeeze in a little bit of time to fuck with him. Because it's going to be at Mania, a year after Punk fucked over Drew with his Money in the Bank. No, that was Priest who cashed in. But after he won the title, bro held it for like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to get revenge and make sure he doesn't win, especially since Punk's main eventing.
He's main eventing night 1, yeah.
Why not fuck it up for him by making sure he doesn't win?
Hey, I don't know. Drew has to take on former El Campeón, Damian Priest.
The same
and that match is going to be great.
The man who cashed in on him.
Oh, I got to see that live. So
How
cool.
was that? How was that to hear his music after Punk fucked up Drew?
So, like, I was, like, far enough away so, like, I had to, like, look at the big screen to see, like, what shenanigans were ensuing before Priest's music hit. And I was like, oh, shit, Phil took off the thing. And then everyone around me is like, Priest is coming out. Priest is coming out. And I was like, yeah, probably. And, like, I didn't say that. So, like, I just let them talk. And so I got my phone out and I was ready. And I was like, oh, here we go. El Campeón. I'm sorry, Senior Money in the Bank turning into El Campeón.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
And, that was fun. Cash-ins were cool to see.
Dude, I need to see a cash-in. I have yet to see a cash-in.
I've seen Priest.
You saw Liv?
I saw Live, which I almost missed, and I like completely forgot that I witnessed that because I was talking shit outside and had to run to go see it. I feel like I've seen another one.
Did you see EOS?
I did see EOS.
Yeah. I think.
Because I was at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so like I was there, but like I couldn't see shit.
But you were there.
That was Detroit, and that's all I gotta say.
Was...
For those who know.
If you know, you know.
It's a terrible time for me. So your pick is 3.
My pick is Drew.
My pick is Ricky Saints. Have to hit the pose every time. It was such a fun match. I really didn't expect them to pull the trigger and give it to him immediately. But he now beat Ethan Page for the fastest, like, from being on the roster to winning. He beat Ethan Page. It was a fun match. That means it's probably going to be Ethan and Ricky at Stand and Deliver, which will be fun. I'm very excited. They know what they're doing in NXT.
Oh, yes, they do. Shawn Michaels knows what he's doing.
Michael Hickenbottom. Uncle Sean.
Uncle
Sean knows what he's doing. We respect it. We had a great time. Okay. Are you ready for the question of the week?
Yes.
So, TC said it a while ago, wrestlers as the 7th dwarfs. That is correct. So,
did you watch the movie?
My sister wanted to go see the new Snow White, and her husband and her daughter were just like, no, we don't want to go. And I was like, I'll take you. It's fine. Whatever. I love Rachel Zegler. I hate Gal Gadot, so, like, I was shitting on her the whole time. But, like, Rachel Zegler was adorable. She was so cute. It was a cute movie. The dwarves were, like, cute but weird at the same time. I didn't know how to feel, but I love Dopey. So, like,
it was, for me, I'm a little different. I'm like, like, I would not have... The only reason why my sister and I went is because my grandma wanted to go. And our grandpa wasn't going to take her. He doesn't like musicals. He's not, like, into princess movies, whatever. So we were like, we'll take you. As much as I didn't want to go. I was like, I don't want to spend my money on this movie.
Yeah.
So... we went. Actually, fun. On my way to the movies, I'll talk to Katie about it in private. I don't want to talk about it in public. No, because you'll see why when we talk, Katie. But yeah, it's because I love the original movie. I fucking love the original movie. I even was Snow White for Halloween one year when I was a kid. Like, I love the original movie so much. Even growing up, we had, like, portraits framed in our room, like, from Snow White.
Okay.
So, I knew it was going to be a little bit different because, it's not only a remake, but, you have to make it a little bit... You can't make it exactly, like, the same as the original. But they kind of, like, blue-balled us with, like, they would sprinkle in little things, like, from the songs. For example, when they did Hi-Ho, they, like, sprinkled in, like, a little bit like the original, and then they completely, like, yeah, that's it. I was like, fuck, I was just starting to enjoy that. And then the same part was, like, when they were dancing and stuff, like, oh, that's one of my favorite scenes in the original. And so it started, like, oh, it's kind of like the movie, and then they stop. I'm like, stop it! I'm like, that's enough.
See, and I'm the opposite, because, like, I never really fucked with Snow White like that.
Really? So, but now...
Yeah. But like... Again, it wasn't like I wasn't planning on going to see it until my sister was like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Yeah," because then I bought the tickets, hence getting me closer to Cinemark Premium, which is the goal by the end of the year. So I was like, "Don't worry, I got it."
Hey,
and I was like, "And it's another movie I can go see, check it off." Blah 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 blah. I knew Rachel Zegler was gonna do good because she has like such a young face, and she is so young. I think she's younger than you in real life.
Really? Shut up. No, she ain't. She's not 23.
I don't think. It's Googleable.
Let's see. I'm gonna Google it, but continue.
All right, Google how old she is, because I think I know she's way younger than me.
She's 23.
Okay.
She's like a couple weeks younger than me. She's born in
Okay.
May.
So a little younger than Savannah.
That's crazy.
And like she can sing her ass off. So like I knew it wasn't gonna be a problem when it came to her singing. I just don't like Gal Gadot. Her acting is awful. And I told my sister, I was like, her song would have been so much better if it was literally anybody else singing it, I think. You know?
You know what I really liked, Gal Gadot aside?
Uh-huh.
Her outfits. That costume design for the Evil Queen was, oh my, I couldn't stop looking at it. I was like in awe. That was probably my favorite thing that I think they like definitely like did a lot better than the original was the Evil Queen's like outfits, you know, like
yeah.
Girls like tried so hard to be the fairest with all her riches and her diamonds and you could tell with that, you know, and oh, they were just so pretty. I loved it. And the glass dagger, dude, I want one of those. I want one of those so
that was
bad.
Dope.
Yes, I was like, oh, stab me with that, bro. Like, stab me with that.
Stab me with it, please.
No, yeah, it was so cute. I loved the costume designs for the Queen.
Oh yeah, like costume design. I think across the board they did a really good job. Using like the vibrant colors of Snow White, which is all the primary colors, which I still don't understand why they did that. But like even like back then, I'm like, blue, yellow, and red don't necessarily go together, but like I guess it works. I even said that to my sister. I was like, I still don't know why. It's just the primary colors, but like it works. It's fine. It's her vibe, and
Yeah.
I think they did a good job with that. Again, the dwarves were like hit or miss. Like with the whatever.
They were all right, but I was just like, that's all I could say. It was like,
yeah, it was a little off-putting. I didn't know what to expect, but again, Dopey is my favorite, and he is adorable in any sense of the word.
The fact that he talked, I was like,
grabbed my sister. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Is this allowed?"
That was a spoiler for me. I saw that on Instagram because people were making jokes about like, look at all the people who reacted, and they were like showing the empty theaters. But yeah, I didn't
even see anything about it.
It was Dopey talking. I was like, oh, that's a spoiler. I'm like, that's cool.
I mean, that's a spoiler for anyone, but like, it's been out long enough. I don't care.
Oh yeah, oops, sorry. Don't act like y'all were gonna go see it.
Exactly, it's fine. But yes, we're going to do wrestlers as the 7 dwarfs. So, in alphabetical order: Bashful, Doc, Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Sneezy.
Okay.
Do you have a preference on who you want to start with?
We can go alphabetical. I feel like it's like a good mix when you do it alphabetical.
Good mix. Okay, so Bashful.
Someone who's like
shy, a little timid.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to like. Doesn't want to try and upstage anybody. Kind of in the back a lot. Oh, that felt so good. I hope everybody heard that.
I did hear that.
Oh, it felt so good. Hear me out. Maxine Dupree.
Actually, yeah, especially with her and Otis, and then when Chad Gable was there, you know,
bullying them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I could see it. I'm down. Maxine Dupree.
Okay. Maxine Dupree. Okay. Dopey. Now again, he's not stupid. I will defend Dopey until I die. He's not stupid. He doesn't. Normally, he doesn't talk. I actually like looked it up and I was like, what is Dopey's like personality kind of thing? And they were like innocent. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's not, it's nothing crazy. I feel like a lot of them have like similar personalities, except like Grumpy and Happy are complete opposites and like shit like that.
Yeah.
But I feel
they
like
just have that one specific trait that the others maybe don't have as much of.
Exactly, but I feel like Bashful, Dopey, and I looked up Sneezy too because I was like, what is Sneezy besides he sneezes? And it was also like kind, friendly, and I was like, oh, okay, so they're all kind of similar to each other. So I was like, okay, good to know. I also skipped Doc, but like Dopey's better, so like we'll do Dopey first.
Dopey. Again, innocent. Like
I have one.
who?
Harley Cameron.
You know what? Fair. With
The
the puppet.
puppet.
Yeah, with the puppet. That's good. That's a good one.
I want nothing but things for her. You know?
That's fair.
Okay, Doc. Doc is basically the leader of the Seven Dwarfs. He's smart. He's a good leader.
Paul Quebec.
Paul Quebec.
Shawn Michaels.
What about Paul Heyman?
Okay. Paul. It's a Paul.
It is a Paul, and again, we don't know what that favor is. Because we thought it was the main event.
They're blue balling us with that favor.
I've seen a lot of clips going around from, I think it was like 2013, when Heyman, I think, was with Punk, and he was saying, I'm going to walk down the aisle with you when you challenge for the WWE title at WrestleMania. So a lot of people are thinking he's going to somehow sneak his way into Cena Cody, and if that happens, I'm going to be mad. I'm just saying now, because I want Cena to win clean against Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. And also, Phil don't need that fucking title.
He already has a main event.
Not even that, bro. Can't even go through fucking shit without getting hurt. Putting a title on him. You saw did no one see the last time what happened? This motherfucker got a world title? No. Bad. No titles on Phil. No world title.
Bad.
Bad. Bro fucking turned shit upside down. Bro got hurt. And then he got hurt again. And then he started bitching. And then he started fighting. Which, by the way, I actually heard Ace's side of the story when he was here on Paso.
God.
It's crazy, but like it's very, which I kind of expected, which I'm pretty sure, like I'm gonna sound as unbiased as possible, but I'm pretty sure if it was the other way around, it would be just as one-sided. But that's what exactly it was. It was very one-sided.
Okay.
But yeah. So I'm like, no world title on Punk. No, bad.
I suggested let's make it a homage to when Punk walked out with the title at Money in the Bank 2014, and except Cena's the one who has the title hostage. You know what I'm saying? Like basically flip-flopping.
Okay.
I think that should happen.
That would be cool.
I know y'all are listening.
Paul Quebec.
Paul Quebec, I hear you. You see me? You can't see me.
John Cena broke up with us.
He didn't break up with me.
Okay, well, everyone except Katie.
I'm a Delulu bitch until I die. He did not break up with me.
If you have, like, I don't know where your seats are, but if there was seats, like, where a sign can be seen, it'd be kind of funny if you had that sign. John Cena didn't break up with me.
He didn't break up with me, y'all. I don't know. Because that means I would have to try and find something to make a sign with while I'm in Vegas.
That is true. There's no local Walmarts.
But then I would have to, like, drive there or, like, Uber there.
Yeah, the outskirts of Vegas and shit. Yeah.
I would have to figure it out. But, like, it's alright. The homies know. John Cena's a homie. He knows. He knows he didn't break up with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Next up is Grumpy.
CM Punk! CM Punk! Or Drew, actually. Drew's also very angry. They're both grumpy. How about that?
I put 3 other people down.
Who? Tell me.
Seth Rollins.
That is very true.
Jon Moxley.
That is also very true. Okay,
Finn Balor.
Alright.
Finn's a grumpy little man.
He is a grumpy little man.
Because Dom keeps trying to add people to the group, and Finn doesn't want it.
Dude, here's the thing, Dom. Motherfucker. You are trying to add all these people, but you wouldn't welcome R-Truth? Shame.
Throw a pancake at him. Shame. Bad. Squirt bottle.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 5 people who are grumpy. We could probably find more realistic if we think hard enough. Happy.
Willow.
Exactly.
It's-
That's who I have written down.
That's all. Yes, there's
That's
no
all.
one else.
There's no one else. It's
Maybe R-Truth, but R-Truth's kind of R-Truth's also kind of going through it. Oh my god, when John Cena first turned heel, he's like, guys, like, it's okay, he's fine. He was in denial.
Is this Frank? Yeah, R-Truth is also a Delulu bitch. I got you, homie.
Oh.
Don't worry. Me and R-Truth are Delulu together. He didn't break up with us. Not us. Next is Sleepy.
Sleepy.
I feel like Orange Cassidy when he's like
Okay.
sloth mode.
That is true, Mr. Maybe Darby Allin because he's dead.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wendy Chu. Sleepy
Oh,
Chu.
yes, Sleepy Chu. Yeah, there you go.
Sleepy Chu. Is there anyone else who's like sluggish, I guess?
Not the way Sleepy Chu and Orange Cassidy are.
I feel like those are the best two we got.
Yeah.
All right, and then last one is Sneezy.
Okay. I had an
Uh-oh.
idea, but it's so dumb.
She's cooking. Let her cook.
Okay, the only reason why I say this is my suggestion
I'm
is
scared.
Logan Paul. Because
Why?
because if you remember or if you paid attention or if you were I don't know, I just saw this when he lost one of his fights with KSI. His excuse was, "Oh, I was sick. I wasn't in top tier condition to fight." But bro was really trying to like cover his ass. That he was like, "When I woke up, I sneezed 3 times, so I was sick. I was in no condition to fight." And people
Fucking hell.
People ate him up for that. And now me and my sister do that. We're like, my sister will be like, "Oh, I think I'm coming down something." I'm like, "Well, did you sneeze 3 times?" You're like, "Dude, I've sneezed more than that." So like, "Dude, you must be dying then." So for that dumbass reason and that dumbass reason alone, Logan Paul is sneezy because he sneezed 3 times, which means he's in no condition to fight KSI. That's why he lost, guys. That's why he lost.
That's why he lost. Now we know.
Because he sneezed 3 times.
I didn't know where you were going with that, and I got so scared.
You thought I was
I
gonna
didn't-
go like dark and demented? Or
I
something?
didn't even know how you were gonna take it. And I got nervous. But like honestly, you know what? That's fine. Because
Yes!
I feel like because I can't think of anything, and that's a valid reason.
That's the only reason why, because he fucking sneezed 3 times.
And I feel like out of all of the other dwarfs, I feel like Sneezy isn't the favorite of
Yeah.
really anybody. He has hay fever. Like that's why he sneezes all the time.
I know, right?
Which is crazy.
Bro makes a lot of noise, so yeah. Because of his
He's just
sneezing.
yeah. His sneezes are too aggressive. Logan
Yeah.
Paul is too aggressive.
Uncle Alan better kick his fucking ass, dude.
Uncle Albert.
I said Alan.
I thought you said Albert. I was like,
No.
who the fuck's Uncle Albert?
You know, Uncle Alan, bro. My BJ.
Uncle Albert.
Uncle
I'm calling him
Albert.
that now.
That's the name of the show now. Paul Quebec and Uncle Albert.
Oh fuck! I love when we come up with new names for people on
Fuck
accident.
Yeah. I know, right? A complete accident.
Paul Quebec was you on accident.
Because I fucking was fumbling words and shit. So hence Paul Quebec was born. And now he's still
Paul
calling that.
Quebec, and it's still funny.
Yes,
Uncle
it is.
Albert is now AJ. Fear the Revolver and the Bald One.
Ah, I love that one. Fear the Revolver and the Bald One.
Again, the Bald One better watch his back. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying, bro, your tag team partner has gotten arrested and almost jailed for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, dude. I would not want to fuck around with
I would
you.
not fuck with Fear the Revolver.
And then
We're just
Coke,
saying.
bro's like the master of the concerto, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And has speared people through flaming tables, has speared people through the top of ladders.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. He's gone through
wouldn't.
thumbtacks and still won his match.
Speaking of, did you last week with the fucking
The nails!
spike?
The nails! No! Ah! And then
I
they were yanking them.
legitimately almost threw up in my seat.
I don't think think I freaked out that much since it was Hangman's Texas Deathmatch. Was it the freaking? I don't think it was the staple gun. It was something. It was something that these fuckers
Was it when he
did.
stabbed Swerve with the needle?
Ah! Yes, that one. But there was another time. That they did something. I think it was when he fucking got him in the mouth or something with the staple gun. The way I went, like, no. Or when Matt Jackson got the foot full of thumbtacks. Like, why did they do that?
No,
Speaking of, at TNA Sacrifice, Sami Callihan fucking got the paper. Like, it was, I don't think it was paper. I think it was cardstock, and he did the fucking on the fingers, and then
disrespectful
on the mouth, the corners of your mouth, like right here.
I simply would pass away.
Oh, it was so bad. Yeah, he definitely got some "you sick fuck" chants. Cause yeah, no, that's nasty.
That's nasty, bro.
That is nasty.
But hey, look, we got our wrestlers with 7 dwarfs.
Yes, we did. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Man, I'll have to think of something good for next week too.
I'll try and think of something too.
Alright, if you think of something, let me know.
Yeah, because I think the last one I came up with was the fortunately stories.
Yes,
that was pretty funny.
Yes, that was the last one you came up with. It was your idea to do the mystery
blind rankings. Yeah, the blind. That one was
we can do that again next week if you want.
Maybe we can do it like not with wrestlers, but like titles or like pay-per-views or something.
Well, I mean, we can do it. So what? We did Males Famales tag teams last time. So what if we do... I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. Titles, pay-per-views, and... Ooh, what if we do like... I was going to say finishers.
I was going to say also match stipulations, like telling us... but I feel like there's not that many. I feel like there'd be too many repeats. So yeah, maybe finishers. I like finishers because there's like so many.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna write blind rankings. Go look at that. Now I don't have to think that hard for next week.
There we go.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thank you all again so much for watching live if you were here. Savannah, my dear, my darling, my precious baby angel, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, but not really because I'm never on Twitter. But mostly Instagram at Y2Garcia_. It's not me. That mistake has been made. Guys, I'm just trying to make it to 2,200 followers. I keep teeter-tottering. I'm like at 2190, and it's always fluctuating. I'm like, I just want to make it to 2200.
Get her there. Get her there. Please. Por favor.
Por favor. But yeah,
please.
That's me.
And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRastin13, the link tree in my bio to take everything She Elite Showcase, twitch.tv/She Elite Showcase, and youtube.com/She Elite Showcase. Typically Thursdays, 6-ish, except in 2 weeks when we're going after Dynamite, and the occasional time we're not. So if you subscribe, you get notified. It's a whole thing. Do that. You know? And I found my one Kinsey Crime Time that I did, the Black Dahlia, I found it in the archive, so I put it up on the channel.
Right.
It's up on the channel now. It was in StreamYard.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was going through and like deleting ones to like make storage room, and I was like, oh my god, I found it. And so I just quickly like edited the little part that I needed to, and I put it up, and I was like, thank God. I was gonna be so sad.
Lost media has been found.
The lost media has been found and is up on the channel now. And if anyone has any ideas of what else I should do for that, let me know. I'm open to ideas. So thank you guys again so much for watching and listening. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, bye-bye.